everybody, it's Gypsy. First of all, please go check out gypsywitchcreations.com. That's where my blog is. I write about all kinds of stuff. What's ever on my mind at the moment. It's usually spiritual topics, what's going on in the world, social issues, etc. And then I feature whatever piece of art I feel like featuring at that moment. It'll all be found on my blog, and there are other sections on my website where you can see all my art and you can purchase it if you wish. I hope you wish. Yes, just being honest here. Yeah. Patreon, please join me on Patreon. I want to get started with the fun stuff. We're going to have fun, games, talks with the spirit realm. They'll answer your questions. Yeah. Anyways, on to today's video. Today we're playing school. I used to love to play school when I was a child. I'd line up my stuffed animals. I was usually the teacher. My friend in spirit. Yes, most of the time your child's imaginary friend is not imaginary, people. But anyways, my friend Melissa, who was a spirit, she'd play school and house with me and stuff. But anyways, we're playing school today. Now, my issue is every time I will think of a word when I hear it used in a certain way, and I think, did they change the definition of that word too? I used to have a really good vocabulary, but now it's like every other day they're changing the definitions of words. So my IQ has gone from 120 to 70. Anyway, yes, because I can't keep up with the definitions. I've been hearing the word hesitant used an awful lot these days, and I'll be honest here, it applies to me. But I realize it doesn't really, because I'm not hesitant. So I thought, well, did they change the definition of that word? So I had to look it up. Now, we're going to read what hesitant means. Anyways, this is, according to the Oxford Languages Dictionary. Hesitant, tentative, unsure, or slow in acting or speaking. Okay. None of which applies to me. I'm not hesitant. I'm not tentative. I'm not unsure. It's for sure. I'm damn sure. Or slow in acting. Yeah. I weigh things back and forth, but the way the word is most popularly used these days, it still doesn't apply to me. Okay, so I am not hesitant. I'm at the I am not, jab hesitant, shall we say? Let's be proper, everybody. Yes. I'm not hesitant at all. I am damn sure in my decision. There is no wavering back and forth. What was the other one? Tentative, unsure, slow to act or speak. No, that still doesn't apply to me. I still act, and I speak, and I'm not hesitant about it. I'm not unsure. I'm not slow about it. I'm speaking about it. Yeah, I have very strong opinions and feelings. I'm not slow about any of them. When this all first started, I remember back in early 2020 when it really came to light down where I am located. I was like, something don't feel right about this thing. And jabs weren't even in the picture yet. A pandemic. And I was like, something doesn't feel right. It doesn't sound right. It don't feel right. What number pandemic is this in my 57 years here? 3 or 4? Yeah, something like 3 or 4. There have been plenty. Never had I seen anything like this happen. I don't think it's any worse than any of the other pandemics in my lifetime alone, which has only been 57 years when you consider how long humanity has existed. There were pandemics the whole time. And I'm thinking, well, something's weird here. Anyways, I did talk to others when the jab did come to be. I talked to others who had it. What was it like for you, etc., etc., etc. I talked to a few people. How's it work? Okay. My answer, well, I'm not hesitant. It's what? How long has the jab been? I don't even remember now. But after talking to people and listening online, reading stuff, talking, and I talked to real people in person who actually had the jab, okay? Yeah, I feel the need to talk to real people a lot, especially if they've experienced the situation. I want to get hear their experience, because I believe that more than, well, hearing it on the news. Anyways, this video might not make it on YouTube, but guess what, everybody? I have my videos like in a bunch of different places. See, there's another one coming out I'm thinking about doing called Zion. I definitely wouldn't get banned on there, censored, so yeah, really seriously considering that one. Anyways, I'm not hesitant. The definition of hesitant hasn't changed yet. Maybe tomorrow it will. But I just read it here in the Oxford Language Dictionary. Yeah. It hasn't changed. So no, I am not jab hesitant. Hesitant would be, I don't know. I have to think about it. Just not sure. That's not me. My answer is no. Do you know that once in my lifetime, have I ever, even when I was a medical assistant, did I ever get a flu vaccination? I think my last vaccination was when I was a child, just to start kindergarten. Oh, why'd you guys do that to me? Anyways, I hated school. For a damn good reason. Anyways, yeah. Why would I do this one? Because this one's scarier. I mean, the way they're pushing it so hard is like, that makes me question a lot. Yeah. The reason, they're talking in circles too. These are now, at the beginning before the jab, I didn't really see so much of the talking in circles and stuff. The masks were mandated, which I thought was stupid. I mean, it was so 1984, it wasn't even funny. I'm in the grocery store. Where was I? In Payson? I think I was in Payson, Arizona, maybe. I don't remember. I travel so much I can't remember. But I'm in a grocery store. They have little stickers on the floor of where to walk with the arrows in which direction, and wearing your mask. And then there's this very robotic female voice over the PA system, telling you all the directions, where to walk, how to walk, about your mask, shit like that, how far to stand. And all I'm thinking is, because I have read the book a few times and watched the movie a few times, 1984, all I'm thinking, I'm going through the store going, 1984, 1984, 1984, because it was so Orwellian, it wasn't even funny. And I'm thinking, man, something is not right here. Something is wrong with this situation. I forgot how I started this part. But yeah, that's how I look at things. I'm assessing, I'm watching. Yeah, I just did a blog post this morning about observation. I should have put that point in. But I'm watching what is going on. I'm like, it's not adding up. But then when the jab came along, there was a lot of talking in circles, and there still is. Yeah, they'll say one thing, the next they're saying something that negates what they had just said, yet what they had just said still stands. Now, let's think of it this way, people. I don't know how I'm getting into this. That's how abusers work. They talk in circles. They're trying to confuse you. Yeah, that's how abusers work. No, I'm not going there, honey. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they'll say one thing and then say something that kind of cancels out what they had just said, but that still stands. It's changing quickly, like that, to confuse you and not know what's going to hit you next, what to do, how you can think to take care of yourself. This is the same thing, everybody. The powers that be, the corporations, big pharma, the governments are doing this to the people. God damn it, this video is going to make it. Yeah. They are doing this. a classic abuser move. Okay? I am not telling you not to get the jab. I am not for or against it. I think for myself. When I say think for myself, I think for me. I think for Gypsy. I'm not thinking for you guys. I'm just telling you my perspective. You do with it what you will. What I am not doing is giving medical advice. I am not a doctor. The furthest medical training I ever had was medical assisting. I don't care to give you advice on that. What I'm saying is watch the signs. How did Jesus, those who have eyes to see and ears to hear? That's what he meant. Keep your eyes open, watch, listen, what's going on. That is how you think for, whoops, Spirit got too close to the camera again. That is how you think for yourself and make decisions for yourself. It's okay whichever way you decide, so long as you're thinking for yourself. But I am telling you what I am observing. I am observing the powers that be on this planet using typical narcissistic abuser moves. Okay? They act so typical of that. And just think about that. And if you should make the decision to get a jab, so be it. So what? No big what. That's not my point. I mean, honestly, yeah, I do question the push. Makes me a little bit nervous about what the reason is and what could be in there. But I don't know. It could be perfectly fine. I don't know. I don't know either way. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my sovereignty, my freedom. And I am looking at it for, well, humanity in general. Okay? But your decision, either way, health-wise, should always be your own. It should be your own. So if you get that jab and it's your decision on your own, that's wonderful. I'm just telling you, this is why I have made this decision myself. And it is a firm decision. It's not, I am not jab hesitant. I am not. The answer's no. And that's all there is to it. If I have survived 57 years without even so much as a flu vaccine, a flu shot, once, not even once in my life, why should I worry? Yeah, they can bring up that topic. I'll fight them on that too. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not here to fight anybody. I'm just here to remind you, you are sovereign. You have your own personal power that was given to you by our Creator. Nobody can. They can make the illusion they're taking it away, but they can't really. That's what I want everybody to remember. Okay? Because that's all that counts, is that you keep your freedoms and your personal powers. They are there within you no matter what is going on. You access them and you use them in a loving manner. I'm not talking about violence. I don't do violence. I told you guys I don't typically incarnate on this planet. It is too loud, too chaotic, and too violent. I typically incarnate on a planet that is none of those things. So I am not promoting violence. No. Okay? Think for yourselves. One thing I'm not is hesitant. I just had to look up that word. It was like, wow. That don't make sense. Most of us who are referred to as jab hesitant are not hesitant at all. Maybe some are. Most are not. No. When we say no, we mean no. And we're not changing our mind. Yeah. Que sera, sera. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. We just had a little lesson in vocabulary here. Yeah, because Gypsy, who used to have a good vocabulary, well, man, even with crocheting, I have to keep looking up the new terms. They keep changing the names of the knots on me. Yeah, even kitchen cotton. It's no longer kitchen cotton. What do they call it now? Cotton thread? I don't know. Cotton yarn? I don't know. It used to be kitchen cotton. I was calling it kitchen cotton for so long, the youngins were looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyways, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, I just wanted to go over the word hesitant. Because people accused of being hesitant when they're not, and I'm one of them, and I resent being called hesitant because I am very rarely hesitant about anything. Anyways, we'll leave you with that. Blessed be. and make it a joyful one.